Hey guys, Tim here, and I just wanted to go over one awesome multi-purpose item that takes the place of four, which I think is pretty cool. We have a stuff sack. We have my thermarest Z foam seat. We have a camping pillow, inflatable. That's the Big Agnes Air Core, I think. And then we have a day pack. So those four things can be replaced by this. You can see it right now. It's called Packpillow. I remember seeing this when it came out in Kickstarter, and they reached out to me and asked me if I'd go ahead and take a look. And usually I don't always say yes to offers or suggestions like that, but this fits a niche for me, or a function for me, that I just couldn't see getting anywhere else. Now, let me start up front by saying that this will only work for me in some situations. You won't see the Packpillow on every trip, but you will see it on certain ones, just because it just fits in those four product areas really nicely. So when do I see myself using this? I see myself using this when I slack pack or as a day pack, just in general. Now the Packpillow by itself is 4.5 ounces, and it adds about another 2 with the strap. By my scale though, it comes out at 6.7 ounces. You know, just it varies of course depending on what exact Packpillow you decide to get. But first of all, it's your stuff sack, and so you technically can just put your clothes in this thing, and then it makes a really comfortable pillow. And I've used it, and so it's nice because I know those of you guys who are kind of pillow snobs are saying, oh, your clothes are never comfortable as a pillow, but with the foam backing plus your clothes, it made it super comfortable. And I don't usually ground sleep, but the couple times I've used this is because I wanted to try it out, because I was doing some ground sleeping in some shelters as well as some campgrounds. And so that was a perfect opportunity to try this out. Also works really well as a seat. As far as a summit pack, I used it more for day packing and kind of had a base camp setup. I was with my kids. And it has about 6 liters of internal storage. And it has this handy kind of reversible zipper. So you can, I'll show you in a second, you can flip this around. But it's able to hold, what I was concerned about is a smart water bottle. And so it's able to hold that almost like it was made for it. So that's kind of cool. It can hold about 3 of those in there in a squeeze, 2 comfortably, and that works fairly well. This pocket right here I end up using for my water filter, as well as some of the other kind of loops and stuff like that I use for things like my Garmin Explorer. So it's designed to go over your right shoulder and sit in your left. So over your right shoulder and sit in your left. And so it was perfectly comfortable. They did a nice job with the padding on this too, so it was never uncomfortable. I never, of course, overloaded this. I had at most, my filter, day hiking type stuff, and because base camp was back at the campground, as well as just water. Water was probably the heaviest thing in here, and it carried pretty well. Is it a regular pack? No, it's not. You also can put a water bladder in here, which is awesome. It has this hydration port. I don't use water bladders, but that's an option if you're looking for that. And so it worked really well for my purposes. It's a water resistant stuff sack, it's a pillow, it's a seat cushion, and I think anything that can help you save a little bit of weight, especially if you're base camping or slack packing, I think this is it. Like I just think this is a really well designed product, and it's just a good idea. Now, I'll tell you this, I don't have a whole lot of trips that I will use this on, and the reason is because I hammock camp and I don't have a pillow usually in my hammock, and so I wouldn't need a pillow. Also, usually as a stuff sack for a couple days, I don't think I would want my clothes under my head, because they start to stink after like maybe 2. And so I wouldn't want to be sleeping anywhere near that. And in terms of how you turn it into a pillow, let me just show you right now how easy it is. So I grab on the inside corner, pull, tuck that strap in there, and then, like I said, it has one of those, I don't know what to call them. I call them a reversible zipper, but a 2-way zipper, I guess. And voila. So what I did when I was in a campground, stuffed my clothes in there, used it as a pillow, and it's about a good inch of foam. Yeah, we're talking about an inch of foam. So So pretty comfortable. Go ahead and check it out. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested. For me, it's one of those multi-purpose items that I will definitely keep around and use. So for example, there was a trip I had to cancel recently, which, this would have just been perfect on. We were base camping at the base of Mount LeConte at a shelter there. And then we were gonna book it as quick as we could up Mount LeConte in the Smokies and then hike back down. And this was gonna be just perfect for that. This is actually what I was kind of envisioning using the Packpillow for. And when when they reached out to me, I was like, oh, I definitely have to try it on that. And unfortunately, I had to cancel that trip. But anything where you're kind of slack packing or base camping or need a summit pack, I think this just makes sense that you don't have to carry a heavier day pack with you, or a fanny pack or something like that. If you're looking for one item that can kind of do 4 tasks, why wouldn't you? All right, guys, hopefully this was helpful and it brought a product in mind that you may not have known about is out there. And check out the Packpillow. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.